Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. This is Connie. Want welcome everybody back. And today I'm putting together a 12 by 12 scrapbook layout, just a single photo here. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started with that. Some of my stuff. This piece, this girl on tire swing, is from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. And the grass border I did cut to, as you can see, and I put foam tape in between the two to get that dimension. This is also from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. The clouds, excuse me, and this is the little grass border, I believe it's called. The clouds are from Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. They are from To the Pumpkin Patch. I have my sun here, and that is from Treasure Box Designs. And then I have my title, Sunshine and Happiness. This is from Cricut Design Space. So go ahead and get started. I'll get this stuff out of the way. This over here for now. I'll try to give you dimensions the best I can. I forgot to get my ruler out here, so start with that. Starting again with a 12 by 12 piece of paper. This piece is 11.5 square. I think I'm gonna just stick with. I don't want to open a brand new bottle of glue until I have used this up. I'm sorry. And I'm just using up paper from my stash for my layouts I'm going to be working on until I either need to print some paper or uh, purchase some new paper. So I hope everybody is doing well today. I'm doing okay. I'm going to eyeball this. I'm not going to get my T ruler out. I should, but I'm just sitting up a little bit higher. I'm in my, as I call it, my chariot. So a little bit above what I'm doing, so I should be able to see better. Now, I did not ink the edges of my large cardstock pieces for this one. Excuse me. I'm good with what I've got. Let me quick give you a sizing on this. It is 5 inches high by 12 inches wide. And then I have 2 strips of paper. I'm just using them as border. So you could cut them whatever height you want. They're 12 inches long and they're just going to go top and bottom like that. And I'm just going to glue here. Maybe. So I'm curious, what has everybody been working on? I know it's been a long time since I've been on. I just had a lot I've been dealing with, so it's good to take some time off. Excuse me. I won't be boring you. Those of you that aren't just interested in my jewelry making, if you are, I will be listing it on my community tab. I'll be sharing it, some photos there. I've got, well, not a considerable amount, but I've got some stuff made. I'm the world's worst at taking photos. So, and I kind of live in the dark in the summer, so it's harder to take photos. This keeps it cooler in my apartment. Excuse me. This border can be cut any size that you want for height if you choose to do this. I saw this layout on, I believe Pinterest. It was, and I did change some stuff. It had a lot of flowers and different things around, but I just wanted the basic layout. So I got it. Okay, and then I have this piece. My black is, and these are square, by the way. So it's let's see, about 9 1/4 square. And this one is 9 inches square. Excuse me again. Oh my goodness. Allergy season around here. Okay. As I was sitting making some jewelry the other day, I don't know how it hit me, but it just all of a sudden, it just was like I haven't done any paper piecing or scrapbooking in so long, and all of a sudden I really missed it. And so I sat down and made that little girl. I printed some photos, that's how it kind of started. And then I realized it's just been a long time, so I decided to do some paper piecing, and now I do miss it. So now for this one, I need to use a T-ruler more because it's going to be off a little bit on the top. I'll share with you in a moment, but I'm just kind of eyeballing where I want this. Um, let's see. So we've got 1.5 inches and okay, about here. And I'll give you the dimensions top to bottom in a moment, or as close as I can get. I use beacon glue on my cards and my scrapbook layouts. This is Fabri-Tac. I also use uh, Beacon 3-in-1. And then for my paper piecing, let's see, I use either art glitter glue or I've got some Barely art glue, but those are the two I use. Okay, so this should be about 1.5 inches or so from the bottom. Let's try it. Yeah, it's about 1 3/8 inches, but to make it, it would be 1.5 inches pretty much otherwise, somewhere in there, but wherever it works for you. And then this will go about here. It doesn't have to be exact for the middle. I'm just kind of, like I said, eyeballing a lot of things. I need a new paper trimmer so bad, so I use small piece of sanding paper to get off some of my rough edges, and I forgot to do that on this, so I did that. Oops. Every time I do order somewhere, I forget half of what I want and I get everything else instead. And if I make a list, I lose it, so it's just hit or miss with me. And I did get to go to Walmart the other day after a doctor appointment, and I still forgot to look there too. I got dropped off at the wrong store to start with, so I was kind of all confused. Okay. Now I'm gonna attach my photo quick. And uh, I did not print a white border on this. I just created a white border. So I'm not going to give you dimensions of the picture because it's pretty much whatever size you wish to use, or whatever you print out. Because I have some that are long and narrow. I don't know. Okay. Before I put this on, I did print this tag off of from Cricut Design Space, and then on the back I just printed, or I used a pen and just wrote my journaling on there. But what I need to do now is kind of get my pieces of where they're going to go. This is going to go about here. Let's see. My grass, I know, is going to go right down here. So I'm going to just put that on right away so it's out of the way. Now, these are not colors that I would have probably chose for this layout. I was going to initially do so you wouldn't see any black for the background, okay? Make it like a scene and do like some cloud background and stuff. And I've been seeing a lot of scrapbook layouts of more this, you use some white or black or white, whatever you want your base color, and then the printed paper, like different stuff. And I just kind of want to go back to this style instead of, yeah, I don't know how to explain it very well, but instead of doing like a scene of my stuff, and then I can just use, because I only a lot of times have one uh, photo. Very seldom do I have more, so it just works to do it more like this instead of doing a whole scene. And let's see. Sorry if you hear any beeping. I don't know what's going on outside. There's always something going on around here. Excuse me again, I'm sorry. And then these I had figured out. Let's see. This kind of going in here. Okay, so we will put this down. I also want to make some, where did I just put the link? Well, I want to make some fall cards and stuff. I just hadn't had much energy to do much, so hopefully I'll get back to it. I don't know how I can lose things, but man, I do lately. It's terrible. Well, I guess I'll find it along the way. I'm looking for my lid, and of course, it's disappeared. I can get this under here better. Well, I think we'll just go like that. That's fine. And I'll put her on so I have a better idea where. I'm not popping any of this up. I did put I did put foam tape on the sun between the two layers, but I find that I can only lift so much. I can't lift very much anymore. So when my scrapbooks get too heavy, I have a problem. So I did pop up a little bit on her though. I think just her hands. I gotta look double check. I'm sure it's just yeah, just her hands here I popped up. Just to kind of give it a little bit of dimension. Okay. And I also like when I have a title, I like what I was seeing kind of um, not always putting it like at the top or, I like doing these words like this and then putting, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Having them spread out throughout, you know, the the layout. So, okay. And I had that paper clip, so I would remember to leave this open. I could put that in there. And we'll get the title on, and I'm just about done. And I want to thank everybody for joining me and for your patience while I've been absent for a while. I hope to be getting back. It just, from day to day, things change. So I'm not promising anything. I'm just saying this is what I hope. I've got another layout ready to, well, I got to make a piece for it, but otherwise it's all ready to go. So hopefully within the next week or so, I'll be able to come back on and, share another layout. So, do we have this the right? Of course not. We have it upside down. That would be my speed too. Let's go up a little bit. Okay, so there is my finished layout. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Otherwise, I want to thank you for joining me. Have a great day, everybody.